Alright, so welcome back. Hopefully all of you guys are having a fabulous day here today. We are back with a brand new gift code and the best units you need to be investing into for the global launch. We're going to go over through the SSR, SR characters and everything that I wanted to share with you regarding who I think is worth a level up if you have the materials to do so, or if you need a better team to go through, because again, currently maybe your team's slacking. Who knows what's happening? Today I'm going to try to help you out to the best of my ability. If you are, again, as always, new to the channel, like and subscribe. It does help out a ton. Giveaway ongoing. Today or tomorrow is the final day to enter in, and we'll close it up and start announcing winners toward the next video. So make sure to enter in. Gotta subscribe up, gotta comment down below. That's it. Let's get into the code. Hop over here to the menu, go over here to the code area, click please enter, then just enter the code as listed. It is gonna be JJK PP special. What is it with these codes, bro? God, we have a cursed PP, a special PP, and then other ones. Obviously, it's JJK Phantom Parade. It's just the code comes out weird, dog. When I say it like this, it just comes out weird. But again, the code is JJK, yeah, special. Go and redeem it. What do we get for this one? Let's find out. Let's hit OK over here. Let's hit OK over here. There we go. Let's hit OK again, close, and let's see. Our gift code gets us, this one over here. Here are your serial code special rewards. We are picking up the beautiful, beautiful Beacon of Recollection bits times 10,000. Make sure to claim it up over here and you can get your gift and enjoy it. So for the most part, not bad gift codes. We have, I think, 4 more or 3 more gift codes left to get from the devs here. So stay tuned and be ready for all those, as it's pretty good stuff here. And beyond that, obviously in the future, there's more codes to kind of expect here. But for now, enjoy that. Yeah, pretty good stuff. So with that out the way, nice, 10 out of 10. Let's move on to the next topic. We're talking about characters. In this game, again, there's a lot of things to summon for, a lot of characters to pick up. There are SR characters, R characters, and again, SSR characters. With these characters, who are the worth it ones? Let me tell you now. Let's get over there. So we have the entire list of characters now out on global. I went through each one and I decided to pick all the characters that I would recommend to build. First things first, for DPSer, we got Satoru Gojo. Yes, obviously speaking, you've heard this 10,000 times from 10,000 different people. He is the best. Get him, use him. He's going to be a blue type character to help you with any content that is, again, weak to blue. He is going to be obviously attacker, DPSer. Again, he also has these stats. Keep this in mind. His stats across the board are very strong. His ultimate is a very, very powerful, powerful attack. And that is, again, where his real bread and butter comes from. Hence why his, I think it's his or one of the memories is like really good with him, pushing his ult to be faster. It is, again, a very powerful thing here. But Gojo, 10 out of 10 character. Got to invest into him. Got to build him. Got to reroll him. Really good. Beyond that, I've already said this 10,000 times. I'll say it 10,000 more. Nobara Kugisaki over here. Again, she's really good for a yellow character over here. This typing here. Again, attacker. Another strong DPSer. She is, again, a launch character you can reroll between Gojo and Nobara. Was the best play. And if you went for one of the two, you will definitely see why these characters are powerful the way they are. Again, very, very strong damage dealer. And again, very powerful for whatever content you need to push with, again, Nobara. Beyond that, we're getting into, again, what I said 1,000 times also, to make that clear. Yuji Itadori. Yuji's, again, green over here. We have another attacker. So these 3 characters are just pure attacker. You want 3 DPSs? Here you go. Now, again, it's not that I can only just build my team with DPS and, like, full send. You do want to kind of integrate to the other character types, being supporter and defender, or tank in this game it's called. Make sure to obviously build that properly and don't just push hardcore, like, hey, straight DPS powerhouse run. No, it won't always go through like that. Maybe for a bit, you'll definitely get through a lot of the story with just the DPS powerhouses, but there'll come a time where you'll be like, hey, now I gotta probably get a little bit more help, and I gotta start building proper team comps versus crap flinging and going for straight up DPSs. But again, great character. We're gonna move on to a great, again, attacker as well. Next is supporter, but another good attacker. Not the best. I'll be very honest with you. Not the best, but he is still good and he is still worth investing. If you do get Jogo, he is a character that you kind of might want to get, if you want to. Not a bad character, but I wouldn't really say it's anything to like write home about. Still worth it, but not better than the other 3 that I listed. Let's get into support. He is an SR character, very easy to obtain. Most of you probably have him. Use him. One of the better supporters, probably one of the best supporters, actually. He literally transcends that of an SSR character for an SR character. It's, again, Principal Yaga over here. Red character. He does provide a lot of stuff over here. So first, he deals this much damage by himself, level at 10, 150. But what he does really good is this. He increases all allies' Taijutsu damage and Jujutsu damage by 30% up until 45%. That's good. It's again, a raw increase to both sides of it. Again, depends on which character you're running. It depends on the damage you're dealing. This is insanity, or in itself. Take it a step further. Over here, skill 3. Deals damage over here, okay, ranged Jujutsu damage to, again, a selected enemy. Deals damage over here combined with those two things over here to a selected enemy. Then again, damage received, okay, by 27%. So again, increases their damage received. Take it a step further, over here, decreases the selected enemy's damage by this, decreases the selected enemy's damage, obviously by this, and then increases the selected damage, again, by the enemy, received by that much. Very powerful, very strong character. Highly recommend if you are looking for someone to help your team. It's okay. It doesn't have to be a full SSR all-star roster. Put in this character over here, Yaga, and he will help you as an SR, being one of the better supporters in the game, helping you, again, push content you may not already push. So, I would highly recommend it. Yes, he's an SR. It's like shunned in the gacha community to be like, oh my god, I gotta use an SR character on my SSR roster. I have an SSR that can replace him. It's okay. In this game, okay, and in many other games, an SR character can transcend that of an SR character. It's not all stuck in stone as if, hey, it's just these characters, nothing else. No, it's not. It's not. Commit, soldier. You got this. Beyond that, over here for another supporter, not as good as Yaga, but it's still not bad. It's Kento Nanami, the SR variant. Again, he does do pretty solid, so he has just damage over here. He increases allies' damage, just raw damage by 20%, but you see why it's not as good as Yaga, because he does both of these by, let's do level 1, 27%. So, comparatively speaking, it's not as bad, 8% loss, but it's just raw damage. That's it. Again, beyond that, he also does this over here for his ultimate, increases allies damage by 14%. Again, not like an insane number. His level 10 is Yaga's level 1 on that over there. But again, it's still 27%. So for what it is, it's not a bad thing. And his combined ult is pretty good too. But he's not as good as Yaga. Still a great character. And if you do have a slot in, put Nanami in as your supporter. And he will, again, do what he needs to when it comes to buffing your team and allowing your team to have the damage output they need when it comes to destroying, again, any story content or just any content in general. Depends on what you're doing, farming, whatever. He's there. He's going to help you. Don't you worry. On to the next one. I believe this is a debuffer. Okay, so again, every character, every part of this game, there's different mechanics. So don't just full send attackers. Be like, Gojo, Nobara, Itadori, Jogo, and any of the attackers. Don't just full send that. Try to mix it up a notch, right? But Hanami over here does have some pretty good stuff as well. I'm pretty sure... Where is... Yeah, decreases all damage by 20%. Nothing crazy, but increases the ultimate skill gauge by a bit over here. Mainly it's just decreased damage, so it's not an insane debuffer, but it's something. So yeah, if I were to say not like an insane character compared to the others, but it's still SSR, if you have it, go for it. You will see a pretty decent increase versus, again, the other characters. I would still say that like Nanami is like overall better. It's just damage nullification, which to be honest depends on what you're going against. But if you're taking too much damage, then this is fine. Yeah, it's again just it's for what it is. You know, it's a DPS race in this game, kind of to a degree. So Kento Nanami and Principal Yaga would just be better. But up to you. Hanami's not bad. Let's not say that it's bad. No. Panda, I believe this is a tank or tank or defender, whatever you want to call it in this game. It's a tank. I'm pretty sure they continuously call it that. He will attract, all enemy attacks, which is a taunt. Okay, because of that, it allows some characters the damage deal. Some characters in this game are a glass cannon. I'm pretty sure it's Gojo or it's between Nobara and Gojo. Pretty sure Nobara is the glass cannon. Some characters will take a hefty hit, and you don't want that all the time. Hence why this is really good over here. You have Panda for the reason of tanking. Okay, again, not a great character to go for, like just by itself. You need a great DPS before going for Panda. So don't be like watching this video saying like, hey, you know what? This man's Gogo just said I need a tank. I'm gonna get, Panda. But don't just get Panda. You can't live off Panda. Panda's great. Panda's a great guy. Can't live off of him. You need someone to DPS and Panda to be there as a backup to be like, hey, I got you, to keep the DPS alive. Because again, he won't do anything on his own. He needs the DPSs to actually hold their weight so he can again tank and be able to do that over there. But that's again what he goes for. And removes all damage, decreased effects from himself. It increases own break damage, and then again the same typing of damage increase. So a very powerful character, one of the best tanks as of right now. That's going to change very soon. You'll see when. But for now, one of the best characters. So that's what you're looking forward to. Beyond that, determined counter Miwa. Yes, useless Miwa here. She is going to be running as a defender. Not a bad character. You don't got Panda, but you got Miwa. throw Miwa in as a defender or a tank. She will help you. She grants evasion to this status itself for 2 turns, 1 time, attracts all enemies' attacks, and then increases her own damage by doing this. She also does this when targeted an enemy over here. She deals this much damage as counter damage. So again, it's if you've played Grand Cross, which a lot of you are coming from Grand Cross right now. Yes, full counters in the game. Miwa. Miwa is a full counter unit, so be ready for that. Very cool stuff, and again, she is a very powerful character. She also increases own and combo allies damage by 10%, and then again, this is her combined ult. So, for the most part, very powerful character, in my opinion. Definitely worth it to take an eye towards if you're trying to build tanks. So, let's start from the beginning again. Character, DPS, powerful. DPS, powerful. Got a little bit more and less than these two, but still powerful and worth building. Worth building. Again, lesser than these 3, still powerful. Get into supporters here. Raw damage is more Kento side, but or Nanami side, but still provides great damage boost. Probably the best supporter in the game. As of right now, gotta go for it if you can. Nanami followed up by Hanami over here. Again, more so supporters. This is a debuffer, but still it's kind of support you would consider. So do what you will with that information. A tank. That's where we're at. Those are the worth it characters. In each class, those are the ones that go for it when it comes to team building. Take 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever from each one and merge your team together and see what happens. You will see an improvement when it comes to building these characters and using them. Obviously, it's not just end game like, hey, I gotta get SSRs only. For now, it's launch. Gotta get an SR, gotta go and shimmy your way up the leaderboard, and work it through that. So that's what I got for you here today. Enjoy the code. Enjoy the full character breakdown. Yeah, take care. Have fun.